We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good?
Doing good.
Awesome. Joey, what's the deal, brother?
Um, well, the wind is trash today.
Did you
I
fish
got
today?
blown all over the place. I got on
You
good fish, but I got blown out.
I didn't know you fished today.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Conroe today, and then that fell
It-
through, and so I
that-
just hit Lake Houston, and I thought I could at least tuck into some spots on the river up the
uh-huh.
Forkaways, and there wasn't no getting out of it.
Nah.
It would come due east and then due west and then come out of the north and it did not stay consistent. The only thing is it was blowing 25 and they said it was
Yeah.
going to blow 10, but typical.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough, dude. I mean, I had that trip on Colorado today. As soon as I got to the ramp, I was like, man, when you hear them waves splashing on the boat ramp before you even close to it, it's rough.
Mhm.
But I went ahead. I was like, hey, it'll be a challenge. We'll try it. And man, got out there and it just wasn't right. And I told us, look, man, we gonna reschedule this trip. But they, I still messed around and got them sick so that they'd at least have lunch. And went dropping them off. And you know me, I had to get back out there. I'm talking about. I still feel like I'm rolling. I can feel it. It
Yeah,
was bad.
yeah, Saturday was just as bad. I I should have stayed my butt off the lake, or either
Yeah,
went
you
to Silverfield.
on Conroe, 20, 25, 30 mile an hour north or south winds. That lake rolls.
Oh yeah.
JJ, what's going on, man?
What's up, fellas?
300, Mister 300.
Oh yeah, yeah,
What's 300?
A perfect bowling game.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I had my 88th one last night in league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been doing it a long time.
Okay, okay.
This whole body though, it don't work like it used to, so I don't
Don't
throw them
don't
as often. But
don't
every
none of
now
us.
and every now and then I'll throw one in there.
Yeah. It don't work like that for none of us no more.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got the Lake Conroe tournament this weekend. Y'all down with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
The weather gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah,
I was
might
looking
Well,
at that.
count me out.
We good to line
Yeah,
throw away?
somebody's has injured themselves from lifting
Yeah,
too heavy a fish.
yeah.
oh boy.
The doctor told me to take a week off.
And he ain't playing.
Yeah, back spasms and pulled a muscle below
Oh, you
my
did it
left
right.
Really,
shoulder blade. Yep.
man.
That's not a joke.
Yeah.
He
Hmm.
injured his shoulder setting hook on some big fish.
You
Yeah.
better learn how to use that left hand.
That
Hey,
body ain't like it used to be, right?
hey, it ain't all Lake Houston and Lake Conroe. You go a little too far north, and those fish start getting a lot heavier.
Yeah, you gotta be
Yes, sir.
careful.
Yeah, you said a hook in one and you feel like you were reeling up a log.
Well, I was glad to see your post how tough it was, and then all of a sudden it turned down for you. That was good
Hmm. Yeah, it
because
was tough, man.
it's tricky. Those
Hmm.
fish are tricky for sure.
Hmm.
But man, is there some hogs in there, boy?
Man, man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mr. Giant and got hold of some of them black and crappie tacos, man. Them things so addictive. That's exactly what I had tonight. Slab B, what's happening, my man? Yeah,
Mhm.
Conroe's fishing really good if the conditions ever act right. I mean, if it that one day was what day was that? Today is Wednesday. What was that, Sunday or Monday? When that full moon first hit, man, I'm gonna tell you, we put the jig on so many fish that we couldn't make move. It was unreal. Uh, and we changed baits. We went. Here's the killer part. It will seem like you put a bigger. If they won't react, if you put a bigger bait on, they will react. Right now, we had to go super micro to get a reaction, and then just put the bait on right there, and just all you can do is just hold it. If you moved it, they will say, "Okay, it's going to swim away." You have to put it in their face and keep it there, and they finally, wake up and come and get it.
Was that on Conroe, SK?
Yeah, Conroe.
What was the water temp?
It was in the 40s then.
Yeah,
47, I think. 46, 47.
yeah.
Houston was up to 51 today.
It was 50 on Conroe today.
But I haven't been in my boat in like over 2 weeks, so I'm like itching to get on the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Man, it was fun today, but it wasn't fun. I mean, it was that wind was that was about as bad as I'd ever want to be out there in it.
Conroe can get really nasty. That's a fact.
With the
Mhm.
with the north wind, I hate north wind worse than the south wind
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
on that lake. I
yeah.
got a lot more fishable water with a south wind than I do a north wind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and them big old rollers out there. That lake can
Hmm.
get very angry.
Yeah, them big rollers you can't hide from. I don't care where you go. You
No.
feel them. They just have you just constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so hard to line that live scope and be able to see what you're looking at. You constantly just that boat's just constantly up and down. And then on top of that, those waves are rolling one direction, and then you got the wind, bam, hitting you this way and that way, and it was pretty tough out there. But I enjoyed it.
Who we got on here, Mike?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
on.
It,
how's it?
introduce yourself, Mike. I'm just sitting. We didn't talk for so long. I figured everybody know you, but go ahead and introduce yourself.
I think I've met all y'all at last Conroe and Somerville tournament. I was at
Yeah,
those. So,
Well, I'm
but
talking about
I,
the people in the chat.
oh, well,
yeah.
I'm Mike Bowling. I live up here in Willis, and I fish Lake Conroe usually about twice a week. So
Yeah,
Super
we
cool.
we be
I'm
seeing your posts, that's for sure.
yeah, I'm still
Yeah,
green at the live scope deal, but SK showed me a few tricks, and it's paid off ever since.
That's
super
good.
cool. Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been whacking them pretty good out there, man. It looked like you're a professional out there.
No, still learning. Just been
Is
lucky.
is this TMT the guy
That's
we know, JJ?
yeah, it'd be Tool Man Tony.
Two man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's going
Going
on, man?
on.
Slide BC, me either. I haven't been in over 2 weeks. Had too much to do. I'm ready now, though. That's what's up. Well, my too much to do is on the water. It can be a job. I'll tell you that.
Oh, definitely.
Yep, man. I picked up two uh, uh there was on a one kayak, but it's a two-man kayak. Two guys today between Ayers Island and the Peppermint Stick. 25 to 30-mile-an-hour wind. They were soaking wet. 50-degree water temp.
I know they
Mm-mm.
would.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I started all, but when I was I seen them at the island before, and then when I don't know if I said this. I think we were talking before I went live, and I told y'all. But when uh when I was coming back and heading to the ramp, I seen them out there in the middle. I was like, man, there ain't no way they're gonna make that. So I circled around, came up to him, and hey, man, y'all all right? He was like, yeah, we all right, but if you could you pull us to the ramp? So I started off just idling with it, and I mean it's just in the wave, out of the wave. I was like, look, man, y'all get on the boat, get on my boat, and I'll just tow the kayak. They were soaking wet, man. You could see that they were cold. But on the way to the ramp, they've been fishing, for a while, and they die hard fishermen. So I was like, well, y'all didn't catch them, but y'all got some fish. So I gave them a bunch of them crappie that I caught. Yeah, they were glad to see me come across there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, they were lucky. That's a long ride from 8:30 to the island
They were lucky.
in a kayak.
I would have just
Like, oh,
got off on some land and pulled my kayak up and got somebody to take me back to my truck.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't have tried.
There ain't no way I would have tried it neither. I know they had a workout. They definitely had a workout. But I'll tell you this, they still had lines out when I came up to them. They were still fishing.
They
I
were
couldn't do
angry.
nothing. Hey, the whole thing I can tell, say, man, I got much respect for y'all, man. Y'all out here this and still fishing.
They was hungry.
Yes, sir. They said they wanted to get it. Charles says, "What's up, fellas? I'm the crappie slayer." Okay, what's up? That's what's up.
At Mo Alabama.
Yep. This dude here, he be out there on him with his 15-foot rod. Miss Bertha, how are you tonight? Joe, are you fishing the tournament?
I am booked up this weekend. I will not make it.
Ah,
I know. Y'all can rest a little easier.
hey, it's gonna be a lot of new people fishing this one, from what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good.
Yep. Somebody else got to be the weight master at this one, JJ. You want to take over,
I can. Yeah.
or just help? Well, at least help. I mean, I'll help, but
Yeah. No, I
it
got no
ain't
problem.
always got to be me. I mean, we could share that responsibility if y'all, who's ever there, they can take over. It
Sure.
don't matter to me.
I
It's
weighed a few.
our tournament, so
I weighed a few fish on them scales.
yeah,
I got a problem with it.
yeah. Slappy says, "Guiding never ends. The guides around here go rain, high winds, cold weather, etc., etc. Only thing stops them is lightning." Well, I'll tell you what. There ain't too many places to hide out of 25, 30-mile-an-hour winds on Conroe.
No, because no matter where, you got to go into that to get out.
To get at, yep, exactly. And it's not a short ride.
No.
And with the lake down 2.5 foot, I don't want to try that one no way.
Yeah.
I don't want to make that run no way. Without a
Yeah,
doubt.
I did sell my old Skeeter this weekend,
Oh man, that's what's up.
so now the HOA won't hound me.
There you go. There you go. We are Miss Bertha. Now I don't know what to say. I mean, I know y'all probably. I don't know if any of you guys watched that live on Lake Houston. Lake Houston whooped my tail. What days was that? That was last week, I think, Thursday, Friday, or something like that. And I can't never get enough. I went that one day and I was like, man, them fish beat me up. I got to go back. Went back the next day. Guess what? They beat me up again. If the water wouldn't have been low to mid 40s with that influx of fresh water, I know where to go get them. But with that water being so cold, it was like, yeah, I'm not going that 4 to 6 foot of water.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't like it. But it was fun.
They
It
were
was
they were up they were up shallower than I've seen them in a while today. Um, I was my big fish of the day. I caught it in 13 foot of water, but it was up 4 feet below the surface.
wow.
Yeah,
Was the structure high?
yeah. She was sitting right on She was sitting right on it. It's the biggest belly I've pulled up this year on Lake Houston.
Okay.
But she was nosed right into the top of a. I don't even want to call it a stump. It was way too tall. It was a broke off tree down there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty tall.
Yeah.
But that was about 10 o'clock this morning. About 10:30, they all dug in. I mean, it was, you know,
That's a typical Lake Houston.
the moon set was a little later this morning than what I had seen. The moon's
Yep.
still pretty big and up there, but it didn't drop it at 7:45 like it had been. It stayed up till probably past 9 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So they stayed pretty active. I saw good fish roaming. I caught several good fish roaming, but my big fish today was she had a big belly on, and her back was getting thicker too. So they're starting to beef up a little bit more than they have.
Cool.
Well, this warm spell coming is going to do something with them.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I think there's some fish skeeting out eggs already.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ones I cleaned, or the 5 that I cleaned the other day, I caught 3 females, 2 males, but all the females had big eggs in them.
Yeah.
They was loaded. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at some of them today, man, and I was like, man, I bet you these fish are releasing some of these eggs.
Mm-hmm. Well, usually it is. Lately, it's been a lot of people miss it because they don't realize that they get up in them creeks a lot sooner than they think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Now,
had a male turn black in my cooler the other day.
yeah.
That's a telltale sign right there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Black crappie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the blacks go before the white.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you, I got a post I got to put on Facebook, man. I've been catching some wannabe racing strike crappie, but they only got about that much of a black stripe on the top of their head. It's only this long. I caught one the other day that I took pictures of, and I caught one today. I was like, man, what the heck is going on with this?
Like it didn't go all the way to the fin?
No, just right in the middle of their back.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yep. And the cat, I caught one that I took the picture of the other day, and then one today. Like, well, I guess they're evolving again.
They always evolving.
That's to help them detect live scope.
That's right.
Got a radar on them.
Yeah.
Well, you fooled them.
Yeah. Yeah, I was having to cast 30 and 40 foot today. If I tried to get to my normal 20 foot, they wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
You had to back up on them. Yeah, it was tough, man. I'm talking about it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah, JR, I pondered for a moment on the bayou, and I said, no, I'm not going to the bayou. I really think I should have shot up into Caney Creek and gone up into it pretty deep, but I stayed in the East Fork today.
Cool. Miss Bertha, I'm not sure if somebody in the comments are, but all of these guys here are local to Houston right here. Lake Weatherford ought to be hot right now. That fish house, if it's still there. I mean, I hadn't been there. It's been several years since I've been there, but I've caught some really good. When I was working up there, I'd go out there just about, especially in the wintertime, go out there just about every day after work. And always caught some really good fish in that fish house. And also the bank to your left as you're walking towards the fish house. That whole bank, them fish hole in that whole bank between the walkway and where the boats are. That's a really good area to fish.
Where's this lake?
Weatherford. It's in DFW. Yeah, if I'm saying it got a fish house, it ain't nowhere down here.
Right, it's not even bank fishing down here.
No, no. And that's crazy though. But I talked to the guy over at Stowaway uh the other day to make sure we was clear to do the weigh in and all that over there. And I was talking to him, I was like, man, why ain't y'all on Facebook? Because I've always tried to tag them so that they'll get to see, when we plan on having a tournament or whatever. It was like, yeah, we don't do Facebook. I said, yeah, but it's good advertising. Yeah, we don't need no advertising. We covered ever since COVID hit. So everybody started fishing when COVID hit. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, but you can still get people to come in and out of here, and with fishing. So, yeah, we cater to the recreational folks. They spend more money than the fishermen. I started laughing. I said, man, that's the
Mhm.
whole problem right there with the Houston area.
Yep.
That's the whole problem right there.
Yep. That's for sure.
Yep. Slap
Uh,
B says, wish I was closer. I'd fish them tournaments with y'all, but Alabama to Texas may be a little too far. I I appreciate the gesture, but I no, not for this little old tournament. But we had to, but this is how those big tournaments get started.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how Texas has went this long without a stable big tournament. Um, I don't know of any that fish Texas. Even if they are Texas born, they want to go Florida, Mississippi, all these. They want you to they want you to go broke fishing a tournament trail. I want to stay right here, hour maybe two away.
oh yeah, we got good lakes around.
Yeah, yes sir. Mike, don't be all quiet up there. Jump in.
Oh, I'm listening and learning.
Listen.
Hey, JJ, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Why are there no fish cleaning stations on Lake Conroe anywhere?
Shoot, because it's a
I just
recreational lake.
I just told you.
Yeah, but I mean, shoot, there's so many fishermen on it. You'd think some of the marinas would have fish cleaning tables.
Yeah. No, I've yet to see one out here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I haven't seen one
Not
yet.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I take that back. um, there is one. I took some clients out. I picked them up at one of their where they
at
were
the hotel
staying,
over
and I believe it's by the dam over there.
there.
One of them.
At the
There's just
hotel.
yep, yep.
Yeah,
But that's the only one I've ever seen out here. It's crazy, but it's a
that is.
recreational lake. Yeah, there's a lot of us fishermen out there as well, but y'all know when the water warms or the weather warms up,
Oh
we're
yeah,
on the back burner.
That's
On
right.
to another lake.
Yeah,
You better be there at sun up and be ready to be gone by the time that sun get midway to up.
that's right.
yeah. Usually 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm done during the summertime.
Yep.
Yeah, if not, you're fixing to get beat up out there.
Oh yeah,
Especially on the weekend.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not. You're done at that time because they force you into it, not because you want to be. Well,
right.
there's a name I ain't seen in a while.
Torque.
Yeah,
You talking about Torque?
Yeah,
He's always on here.
I know. I haven't noticed his name in a while.
Oh.
you need to come
It's
out
been
Saturday and fish the tournament.
it's been a few weeks. He's always said he gonna fish the terms. He don't never show up.
I know.
I got hey, I gotta push them buttons. You
Mhm.
coming?
That's right.
Slap B say he got a club tournament coming up 21st of this month. Coosa River. That's what's up. JJ, what you think it's gonna take to win this tournament?
Dude, SK, I hadn't been out there. I don't know. I mean, right now, I would think you should be able to, if you get on the right fish. I mean, you could be close to 10, a little over 10 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anywhere between, I'm thinking the pit. Well, depending on their attitude, I'm gonna say 8.5 to 10.
Right. Yeah.
5 fish. Yeah, because I hadn't seen any big white crappie, but there's some really nice black crappie. I'm talking
No,
about
yeah.
swollen to the max.
Yeah, there is for
Yeah,
sure.
I hadn't really looked for the white crappie. Uh, I wanted to after my trip today, but it just that wind was just horrible. But
Yeah, I got Friday off, so I'm gonna be out there buzzing around Friday
cool, cool.
looking for some because, like I said, I hadn't been out there in quite some time.
Yeah.
I think on the
Although,
main lake, SK. I think the last time I was really on the main lake's when I saw you that day.
oh really?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
That's been a minute. Yeah, that's been a few weeks, couple
Mhm.
2 or 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Piney Shores. That's named that
Okay.
hotel over there or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I can't-
Yep. Yep.
But that's not public. I mean, you got to be staying there to use that.
It's true. That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what colors you've been using, but it's too close to a tournament to be answering that question.
I put it in my post today.
Black
Oh,
and
did
My
you?
sharp.
report. Yep, black shark.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to
I
read and look at them details.
yeah.
I didn't read the post. I just got home 5 minutes before I jumped on. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
been,
good. No, I don't care, man. I'm not. I'm just doing it for the enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
mhm.
I want people to catch fish. I want it to be a challenge. Right, Mike?
oh yeah. That black and chartreuse has been a hot color lately.
And the crazy thing about it, me and you made a report. What was it, the same day
On 2 different lakes,
on 2 different lakes, and black shark was the go-to.
and they bit all day long on it.
Yep.
Normally, I used to only
And
had good luck at daylight or on real cloudy days. They were biting on it all day long.
black shark is one of them colors that I've been. It's a good color. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But I've pushed it away for. I mean, I've tried several different other colors just to not use whatever. I mean, because Lake Houston black shark, that's what everybody wants to use. Black shark, black shark. And this is I'm talking years ago. And it's a great color. It works great. But I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Not that I'm special. I just want to try different things.
Yep.
So I've always pushed myself away from black shark, but that day I had to go to it. We were on fish and just could not get them to react.
yeah. Because my buddy fishing with me tried every different color under the sun, and I was just pulling them in left and right, and he wasn't having any luck.
Yeah.
He finally switched over and started catching them. So
Yep.
it was
It,
definitely the
col-
color.
color makes a difference.
And the past several trips after that, it was that color that was working.
Yeah. Slappy said them pleasure boaters get up about 10 a.m., eat their cereal, get on lake about 10 or 11, and it's over. Without a doubt. Jay, what's going on, my man? Says I'm going to Frozen Iguana tournament in Florida next weekend. Yeah, I seen a couple videos where that cold weather y'all had was killing those
Yeah, they fall right
Man,
out of the trees.
yeah.
man, they was collecting them like crazy. I see it all over social media.
That's what's up, Torque. Yeah, I know, man. I just got to mess with you, but I just might be available Saturday. Come on, then.
Come
We'll
on with your
enjoy.
bad self.
We'll enjoy you out there, brother.
We always have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Great seeing everyone, but I got to go. SK, do you have a guide scheduled tomorrow? If not, I need to call you. Yeah, I'll be out there. I got a trip tomorrow. I've been busy, man. I'm talking about, man. I'm glad to see this guide deal doing as well as it is. It's doing really good. Especially, as as cold as it's been, man, still people want to go. Yep.
Yeah, I got a trip Sunday after our tournament. I only
Cool.
do it on the weekends because I'm too busy doing my normal work.
Yeah.
But that's enough because, man, you can't, every day has got to be tough.
Right. Yes, sir. My thing is I try to hit different areas. I got this one little area that on all the lakes that I'll try to hit first because the clients are so much less likely to get snagged up until they understand how to keep the jig out of the structure and
Yeah.
so I'll usually hit those areas all the time that's the first spot. And then after that, each day I'm different areas. I try not to beat up the same spots over and over. Because I've seen it to whereas if you did do that, I mean those fish know you get semi close, you see them swimming out the backside or dropping way down in the structure.
Hmm.
You can tell a pile that gets hit. You can tell structure that get hit hard because those fish are I'm talking about very spooky.
Hmm.
Least little thing you do wrong, they'll they'll take off on you.
Yeah, it's definitely important to have a lot of spots out there.
It gives you options.
That's right.
Got to have those options. Joey says, want to live closer to the fish or just ready to make a change? Joey is your go to real estate professional for all your needs. And I can vouch for him. He's a very down to earth, hard worker.
Appreciate that.
And I stand behind you without a doubt.
Joey, do you typically stay down towards Houston way, or do you work your way out this way?
I get all over the place, JJ.
Do you? All right. Yeah, we're toying with an idea. I'll talk to you offline one of these days.
Hit me up.
Will do.
There you go. Super cool. White and yellow. I used to use white and yellow a lot. I bet you I hadn't used even yellow. Yellow used to be, I'm quite sure it still is a really good color.
Mm-hmm. I've been tempted to throw it on a couple of times. I just hadn't pulled the trigger yet.
Yeah. I got this one jig that I was using but it has some yellow in it, but
I
recent.
I pulled a jig out of my box on Monday, and I mean, I was getting it. They reacted so much better to it, and I call it metallic salt and pepper, but it's basically a flashy Chanel, a black and white flashy Chanel on the body, chartreuse with flash tail, and a pink head. Small. I've got them in 1/32 and I've got them 1/16, and that I mean, it's working really well on Lake Houston right now.
I usually never use the colored crappie nibbles.
Yeah.
But here recently, a pink crappie nibble got their attention several times faster.
Hey, is it bad if I got 2 jars of them on my desk in my office?
Those are
What's
the
that
white
tell you?
ones.
I got
those
white
green
ones, I got
ones.
chartreuse ones. Which one?
Only,
There you go. There
only
you
if
go.
you're munching on them, Joey.
Yeah, no, I'm not snacking on them. I got pork rinds over here for that. But
Yeah, the chartreuse ones with the glitter in them is my favorite.
Yeah, the
I've been
white
u-
is. Go ahead, Mike.
I've been using those silver glitter ones lately. They seem to be working pretty good.
I just can't stand how they cover you.
Oh, that glitter, yeah, that glitter coat.
man, yeah, you look like you come back from the club.
Yep.
Different kind though.
You got to bring a fish back home so your wife know you've been fishing.
Yeah, you go.
Bring at least a
Yeah,
fish
you don't
back
catch
home.
nothing. You come in glittery. It's you got some splaining to do.
Exactly.
I tried some of them silver ones with glitter once before, but they seem to be like harder than the other ones for some reason. Was it just a bad batch I got?
Yeah.
Maybe because I got some blue ones one time, and I'll never buy them again. Man, that stuff got everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm. They use some super fine glitter. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I took them out to my pond and used them in my pond just catching bluegill, but I'm not vacuuming glitter out of the carpet of my boat till the day I get rid of it, you know.
I'll tell you, I shouldn't tell you, but up in Arkansas, these fish would want a slow retrieve, like so you using small baits and they're shallow water. Well, I found that the crappie nibbles are small. They're pretty small. I found that I had some trout nibbles, trout ones, and they're a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
and it would keep that bait from sinking so fast and let me retrieve it even slower, man. And it was a game changer.
Hmm.
Just that little bit of detail.
There you go.
Sometimes the fine details make all the difference.
Absolutely.
Man, there's so many things you discover by making a mistake or doing something unintentionally. You just like you 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 accidentally learn how to succeed so many times. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't my thought process that made me put that on there. That it's going to slow it down some, because it's just got a slower drop rate because that marshmallow's that much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It was, man, I need some kind of scent because they're not reacting. Well, that's all I had was
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And then I seen what it turned into, and I'm like, hey, might have something here,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you
Oh,
something that I wanted to talk about last week, but forgot that I still been looking at and saying, man, I know this line is falling slower in this cold water. Have y'all noticed that your braid falls slower?
it makes sense. The water's more dense. It's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna just fall through it. I heard, you know what? Now that you say that, I heard Bill Dance talking about the effects of cold water on like lure retrievals and stuff like that. That they were
Mm-hmm.
he said they won't get down as deep and they'll go deeper in warm water than they will in cold water. I literally heard them talking about that. I guess it's got something to do with the density of the water being higher with the colder temperatures. So it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
JR, I covered it. I don't know if you heard what I said though. Black and chartreuse is a go-to right now. I've seen a lot of guys doing black and chartreuse. Mine is a black and white with chartreuse tail and a pink head. I think size is going to be more of something you want to focus on. Fish a small jig. Fish a small jig right now. I don't know what it is, but I'm having better luck on smaller jigs right now. But a 1/16 or 1/32 black chartreuse. If you got a black chartreuse with a pink head, try that. I don't know if you got that color combo I talked about. It's a custom one that I came up with, but black and white's doing good. Black chart. Put something in their face. They'll eat it.
Huh, I thought you ran a 15-foot rod. I might be thinking of a different person.
Y'all gonna be seeing me trying out something here pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
A couple of 15s.
Thought there's
16.
18s.
16 and an 18.
Dang it.
Wow.
Yep. I'll have it here. Should be in the mail, but if not, I'll have it before the end of the month. So
That's a
it's
whole
actually
boat.
it's a combo rod, so it can be 16 or 18.
Okay. Okay.
Was it got just like a 2-foot extension that will go
I
in?
think
Yeah.
it's the
It's-
middle, right?
Yeah. Yep.
At 3 pounds.
So I'm sitting there going, my boat's 20 foot 2 inches.
Be hanging 3 foot out the back.
You know, and here's the thing, the big thing about that is man, what if I get tangled in the tip?
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna build me a little Y in the back so I can just put my reel on the back of there and work it out. But I gotta try it.
Yeah. What's the you know the weight of it?
11.7.
Really? That's not bad.
Yeah, for an 18-foot rod. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Fast
and
tip or is it a fast tip or what?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't had one in my hands yet, but I know Blaine, the owner of Salters, he wants us to try them out and see what possible improvements, if there is any.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting one in my hand and
Super
trying
cool.
her out. I know right now my 12-foot that I like to use, and I'll use a 14 sometimes as well, but right now 12 feet, I'm dropping about 8 foot straight
On your
down.
target range.
Yeah, that's my target
Yeah.
range of my 12. And now, don't get me wrong, I pitch to them a lot,
Uh-huh.
but now, I mean, you're adding another 6 feet to that, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So now I go take a little bit of getting used to, because now when you boat flip, you're gonna be probably letting out some line and the whole deal. It's gonna be different, but
Yeah.
it could be a big game changer on certain days.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question.
Especially
I
shallow
have
water.
a feeling I gotta like level my trolling motor or something, but I get a decent picture on on my live scope until like closer to the boat, but I've got that defined 45-degree line that is showing up in my graph. Some people their stuff's perfect and that their whole screen is the same clarity. Like you know how in live scope if you're moving around and or whatever and you see that 45-degree line because the transducers in it are the three different transducers,
Yeah.
Right.
it's even or level or whatever. That's what I think it is I've got a level issue. Um, but I don't know. I was going to ask y'all what you thought because it's decently clear closer to the boat, but once you get out and you can see that 45-degree line out further, it fuzzies up real bad further out.
Huh.
Yeah, I forget what they call it. They got a name for that.
Ain't the ghost tree, is it?
No, it's not the ghost tree.
Mhm.
It's where the different beams connect at.
Yeah,
Right.
I forget the name. They got a term that they call it.
which would suggest a misalignment, which would tell me that there might be just I need to adjust my trolling motor.
Yeah, but that bass cat, it should have a flat step up there for your troll motor.
It does. It does. I don't,
That's what I don't like about all the new boats. Just about every new boat got a flat platform for your
mhm.
troll motor. My boat
Mhm.
got sort of a little lean, and that's they make some wedges that go up under that you can put under your. But I don't think that's your problem.
I don't think it's a side to side deal. I think it's a front to back deal, maybe.
Hmm.
Have you got in there and messed with your settings on your degrees and all that?
Man, I ain't got time to do that. I'm fishing.
I got a piece of advice for you, Joey. Just deal with the blurriness then.
Yeah. I mean, it's clear in target range. It's just I do know that, there's times I might get too close to a fish before I see it because the clarity, I miss it further out.
Yeah, I believe they call that the stitching of those.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
right.
That sounds right.
Yep. I will tell you this. Uh, I've been having to mess with my settings just due to fishing 30, looking in 30, 35-foot water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It don't. It's a game. It's a big difference. That's why when I hear some guys fish, like the guys on Fork, they fish that 40 and 50, 60-foot water, and the fish, 20, 30 foot down there. You got to practice on that. That's not something you just because
Oh
it looks
yeah.
totally different.
You know one thing I noticed? I noticed they load that line up with beads and uh, tungsten weights and all types of stuff. This is so they can see them fish. Those barrel swivels, they loading that line up so they can see that line when they
Hmm.
go that deep.
Well, one of the things about it is that I've noticed, and I've fished pretty deep on fork as well, and just getting in that
Uh-oh, JJ froze up.
and then judging the size of the fish is another thing
Yeah.
when you get
Big
deep.
time. Yep.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, you might think you're right in front of that fish if you're fishing that deep. Like, why ain't he eating? But in all reality, I just think the deeper you go, you got to stay with that fish a little bit longer to get it in a strike zone. That's what I've noticed.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. Frank says a new to crappie fishing.
Well, welcome, Frank.
Without a doubt. It's an addiction.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
yeah,
about to say, I hope you got a good job.
Oh, it can cost you.
Oh yeah, and
It
it's gonna
can
hurt you
cost
too. It's gonna hurt you, your pockets and your body.
And your body.
Get ready.
Yeah.
James Perry. He said now I got a pencil where I can write this
Yeah.
down. That guy said
Yellow
yellow
and
and
white
white with
glittery pork rinds.
glittery
That's
pork
that's the
rings.
secret bait right there. That's how you catch them. You can catch them from the bank on Lake Houston with that rig.
That's funny right there. Oh, Slap B say he run a 11 or 18. Oh, got the crappie nut rod, 18. Wow,
That's a lot of rod, man.
that's a long
Yeah, it
rod.
is. Yeah, I have a 17. I have a
Yeah,
couple of 15s, and
yeah.
they are hard. Them 15, man.
So that's 17. Now you can't even fish.
Yeah.
yeah. I got a couple of Denali 16s, but they're not jigging rods. They're trolling rods,
Right.
and they don't fit. I don't like how they fish if you're trying to jig with them. The tip is just way too slow,
So
way too
Terry,
slow.
Hmm.
you you think you hurt your arm from setting the hook or from casting a million times?
Probably a little bit of both.
No
I
doubt.
know I tried to. I know the first fish I caught, he was 238. I tried to lift him in the boat, and I shouldn't have tried to lift him in the boat. That
Yeah.
might have been when I did it. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
don't seem like that. It takes a lot of force to do that, But yeah, even setting the hook,
Hmm.
you're applying
Oh, and
force.
I set the hook. When I set the hook, I set the hook.
Yep.
He coming up out of there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like he pulled you down to his level.
That's right. Hey,
I
set
left
the
my
hook
arm
on him
with
and
him.
he didn't move.
I don't know who
Mhm.
set the hook on who from the sound of it. Sounds like
Boy,
he
but
did some setting himself.
there isn't much of a better feeling though when you set the hook and it's like, whoa, hold on a
Right.
second.
Yeah.
It don't
Yeah.
move.
When
Yep.
when
Yeah.
when you yank up and the rod tip stays right where it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And the only way you know you got a fish is that you can feel that shake of that line and that fish
Mm-hmm.
swimming. But man, that was all day for me on Saturday. Sunday, all day long. I probably caught 10 over 2 pounds. I'm sure I did.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
JR brought up a point. I've heard people, I've never done this, but I've heard people talk about this. There is a setting in your unit called focus.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's all.
cannot tell you what it does
What
because
that what
And
that focus does, if you look at, say you're reading the bottom pretty good,
and
to
it looked like
me,
steps.
so it looks like steps. So when you start messing with that focus going up and down, it'll level that out for you. That could be something. You just need to take a little time, Joey, and mess with them settings. I know you
Oh,
want
it's
to be
gonna be
fishing,
hard. It's gonna be hard to do, JJ.
yeah,
but yeah.
I just went through all this with Garmin because my transducer went out on me,
Mm.
so I
Yeah.
had to go through that focus and set it manually and this and that till they sent me a new one. But mine did the same thing yours was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I was out there fishing, and my screen flipped like at a 45-degree angle.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah,
gosh.
that's the
So I had to,
AHAR.
yeah, it went out. I
Well,
couldn't
it's
calibrate
called
it.
something else now. Stabilization now.
Yeah, the stabilization. I had to go in
Yeah,
there and manually reset it and
yeah.
redo the
Turn it
photo.
off and then adjust
Yeah,
your. Yeah.
but I ended up getting on the phone with them, and my translate. They knew exactly what it was, so they sent me a new one. But man,
How many?
that new one's not as clear as that old one. I can't get it. I can't get the picture as good as that old one for some reason.
Hmm. How many of
Pretty.
y'all run your stabilization on? Nobody.
I,
I don't even know if I even seen it.
I don't know that I've ever messed with that.
I run
No.
mine. I run mine's off.
Yeah. I pretty much run everything off, honestly. Noise, I like to have that off or and and I'm running perspective and forward, so I'll get interference. Those transducers will interfere with each other. But I see past it, you know what I mean? I've been doing it so long, it doesn't even phase me
Mm-hmm.
because the benefits outweigh a little scribble every now and then on there. But
Yeah.
I run everything off as minimal like noise off, if not on low sometimes. And yeah, everything. I try to keep everything off there, so I'm getting a quick return on. I don't want that computer doing what it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to think less.
Exactly.
Yep,
y'all run your stabilization off too.
I do.
I think I have mine on. I need to check it.
Yeah.
And then just adjust it to where your bottom is flat.
Yeah,
Yep. Exactly.
To me, it reacts a lot faster, especially when you're panning for fish.
Mm-hmm.
And just like JJ, was talking now, I mean, it's just less that unit has to think about doing.
yeah.
I want it set, and this is the flat. You don't have to worry about where that troll mode is. You just show what I'm panning. Slide B say 11 foot is my favorite, and mine's is 10 foot. To tell you the truth, but 11 is great too as far as handling it, and can use it all day. My arm don't get tired. I totally agree. I used to use a B&M 11 foot. It was a blue rod, dark blue. I forget the name of it. They don't even sell it anymore. That was my favorite rod by far, but it had an issue with breaking.
Mm.
It would break. I'm talking about feather light. Uh, right now I mean, I'm not even gonna say it, but the Denali 10 foot is by far one of the lightest, hardiest rods I've fished with. I don't care what you do with that rod. I mean, it's really hard to break that rod, and the sensitivity is good and all of that. But I'm not, you know, it is what it is with them rods.
Yeah, I got one. I one of them. Is it a 12 footer? I can't keep the inserts in the eyes from coming out.
Really?
That's my issue with it.
Got them stainless inserts.
Yeah, they and
I
I
had
kept
that.
wondering why my line kept breaking off.
Yep.
You look up to the tip of my rod and the insert gone.
I did
Wow.
have that problem on some of my older outlaws, like that I used a lot. I did have that stainless steel insert pop out a couple times.
You see that, Joey?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna
If
check it
you want to
out.
play with it. Slapbuster says, not me, but I fooled with it though. Cool. Norris reject on low. Rest is off. Cool. Yeah, I tell you, today was a tough one. I can't get over it, but I still feel like I'm rolling. And I've been off the lake hours. Uh,
Hmm.
been off the lake a while, and I can still feel it.
Feels like you came off an offshore trip sometimes.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
get that same feeling.
Yep,
Hmm.
it happened.
It don't hit me often, but as rough as it was out there today, I mean, it got me going.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Well, hopefully it's not like that this weekend.
No, it's supposed to be. Let me look at it again. I think they were saying
I think it's 2 to 9
I
or
know
2 to
what
9.
they say, but they're always wrong.
You're right there.
true. We're way out, way too far out for them to be correct.
I
Yeah.
think it was a 6 mile west south maybe. What I saw last, but that means it'd be about
Well,
15
yeah,
Oh
coming
yeah.
out of the north.
well, they're showing 10 to 15 west now. 78 degrees
That's crazy.
when we were just in
It
the
was
20s.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And all most of next week the same thing. 80
So,
degrees.
so I'm saying people might want to start looking in them creeks. They aren't midweek, boy. I gonna be on them.
Yep.
See that they tearing them up on Livingston right now too.
Oh, really? I haven't been seeing any post.
Yeah, saw a couple. They tearing them up on Livingston.
Very little, JR. But I tell you what, even where I was in current, I was still finding fish. I actually say where I noticed some current, there were more fish, which was a little not what I was expecting to find. But yes, there was some, but it wasn't crazy. It was just a little bit. As a matter of fact, the one spot I noticed current was where I caught my big fish today. So, but it wasn't ripping through there. The wind was a different story.
Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get back out on Houston. That
You're
lake
trying to
there.
avoid it like the plague. I know what you're doing.
Houston is like that lake I go to when the wind is bad. I need somewhere to tuck off in because Conroe sucks with the wind.
There was no tucking away against nothing today. I
Terry
mean nothing. It was coming off out of everywhere.
Terry don't want to come back up to Conroe anyway. He don't want to catch no catfish.
We need to have the next tournament out of Stubblefield.
Yeah, no doubt. You could walk across their backs up there.
I'm telling
They all over the lake too, though.
you. Yeah.
Actually, it's crazy. The big fish I did catch today, I thought it was a catfish for a split second because her belly was so big. It looked like you know how catfish you can see that break, the tail break right behind
Hmm.
their belly. I got up and dropped down and then turned just enough to where my angle was right. I'm like, man, this is a catfish, and then it creeped up towards my jig, hit it, and as soon as I set the hook, I was like, I don't think this is a catfish. Pulled up a big crappie. So, but yeah, her belly was so fat she cast a shadow across the rest of herself. So she looked a lot like a catfish sitting on that tree.
Well, and when we had that tournament on Livingston, if I recall right, SK was saying that a lot of those look like catfish, those big
Catfish.
Mm-hmm.
white. But
Mm-hmm.
you remember how fat their bellies were.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be onto something there.
I think her belly was so big she was casting a shadow, and it looks like a tail break.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I had a trip. It's been probably a month and a half ago on Lake Somerville, and there was this fish that was right in front of the boat, target range right there. My client dropped his jig down there. I was like, man, yeah, that's gonna be a catfish. Gonna be a catfish. Gonna be a catfish. This fish circled around, ate the bait, and I should have known it was just doing this right here, coming on up. And when it hit the surface, I was like, you got to be kidding me. The whole while it was coming up, man, I was like, this is a catfish. It was like it was just rolling.
Hmm.
Biggest crappie I've seen in a long time.
Mm.
And by the time I poked the net out there, she flopped twice and bloop right back off. Down she went. That would have been a lake record on that lake, guaranteed. But
Mm.
it's like you say, when they get them bellies like they got now, look identical to a catfish on live scope.
Yeah.
Mhm. Depends on how close you got it zoomed in too.
So
It be bigger and
so
longer.
Saturday, we're out there on that lake. Just remember, start dropping on them big old catfish.
JJ tried to set you up.
Hey, you never know, man. I'm trying to tell you.
You never know.
You never know. Slap B say use 11-foot rear. I just can't get with the rear seat.
I love
No,
They feel so awkward to hold.
that's
got
why
a
your arms messed up, Terry.
Yeah.
I would say so because I use that handle. I put it up under my forearm for support.
Yeah,
It gives
You
you
know,
that
I
yeah.
can't.
extra length. It gives you that extra length on the rod. Because you naturally hold that rod near the reel.
Just
You know,
stand up
Right?
and reach out.
but you get more length with that rear seat because you're holding
Mhm.
it at the end of the rod.
Yeah, but you don't have any counterbalance. You don't.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
you
zero
don't.
counterbalance.
And I hold my rod up by the blank. I keep my index finger right on the blank so I can feel every little tick.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So a little different for me. And them the rear reel seats are just funky in my way I fish.
Yeah, I've never been with with the rear seat rods. Just never have.
I'm gonna bring one. We're gonna fish with it.
You gonna fish with it?
We
Rear
Oh,
seat
okay.
rods are for fly fishing, not crappie fishing.
There you go, Joey.
I beg to defer.
So what I've seen, I mean, I'm gonna give some pointers for what I've seen on Conroe. I've been checking deep in some coves that got good depth. What I'm seeing, they're holding more at the mouths. Now you can call a cove a creek. Some of these coves on Conroe are they extended out from the lake a good piece.
hmm
Uh, I see that they're the better fish are more concentrated out near the mouths of so main lake cove comes in, they're out
They're setting up.
Yeah.
setting up to go in.
That's right. Yep.
That's what I'm seeing. Uh, man, I'd love for somebody to come in with double digit weight on this
Yeah.
tournament. It would be great.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, right now, I know from what I've seen and heard, the black crappie are stout right now.
They are thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these crappie some of my clients catch. I was like, man, I'd be letting that fish swim. I mean, just swollen, but it's their fish.
Fun thing about them black crappie though,
There's a
they
bunch
sure
of them.
they sure can be finicky to bite too.
That too. Yep.
You know, it'd be fun.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. Shoot, I'm excited just to crank that Yamaha up. Been a
Be able to
couple
go
weeks.
fishing, huh?
Right. Might have
Yes,
a hard
sir.
time Friday going out there just scouting and not sticking them.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see some of those 10, 11 inchers. You can have your fresh never frozen.
That's right.
That's what I was trying to do today, but still end up sticking a few really good fish. But
Yeah.
They got to swim.
Hell, you got to stick one here or there anyway, just to see.
Make sure if they're crappie.
That's right.
Yep.
Because I just drop on catfish from here on out until
There you go.
summertime.
Trophy fishing.
That's
That's
right.
I
trophy
tell you
fishing
what,
right there.
it's a real thing. It is definitely a real thing. Camo Joe, we got both down here.
Mm-hmm. They eat the same too.
They do eat the same.
In
I'm gonna,
circles.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to get some time to look for some. I hadn't been catching hardly any white. The white crappie I've been catching are all just filleting fish.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I hadn't caught a really big white crappie on Conroe. It's been probably over a month.
I don't hardly ever catch any white crappie where I fish.
Really?
May catch one, maybe two a trip.
Uh huh.
I mean, it's always black crappie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is, but I never ever find any white crappie hardly.
Mm-hmm.
I fish a lot on the north end of Conroe, and all I catch is white crappie.
Well, the last tournament we had,
Well, I've
I
noticed
went
that.
out. Go ahead.
I said I've noticed a lot of them come out of Stubblefield are white crappie.
Well, yeah. Well, typically on your lakes where you get your more dirtier waters, where your whites are going to want to be. So on our last tournament that we had on it, most of the guys were bringing in black crappie,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and what I had seen was totally opposite of what you would think. The white crappie were on the south end. I didn't see a single black crappie down there during that tournament. Every fish I caught was whites. It was weird. And usually it's flip flop,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know where they're at right now. I could get out there Friday and find them.
What was the guide's name that fished a couple of the other tournaments? The tournaments you were putting together, Slap Donkey or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Have you heard from him?
Man, he bought side by sides, and that's what they've been doing. I
Really?
don't
Oh,
think
he
he's
don't
been.
fish anymore.
Yeah, he ain't doing much fishing. I see a little bit here and there from him, but not much. Yeah.
Yeah. He fished deep south and almost always had white crappie.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's weird because sometimes the piles down on the south end will hold them whites,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then it's like a switch gets flipped because now they're on trees and then the blacks are on it's weird, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's day to day, it's
It's
funky.
different. Yep.
Yeah.
Camo Joe, the what I've been seeing setting up are the blacks. The blacks are gonna go before the white crappie. They're
Yeah.
gonna spawn before the white crappie. So it's the blacks that I'm seeing gathering up at the miles.
And then there's the lake, because when we was on Livingston, we found we had all them eggs and those fish, and those were mainly white crappie.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
depends on what the majority of fish is in that lake too.
But it's like we were talking last week. I think their spawn, how heavy they spawn is determined by their population a lot.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Uh, because I searched a lot of areas on Livingston, and if I would have found that stretch that I fished, I probably wouldn't have done. I mean, I found some other areas that just had small fish, but as far as big females, it was just that one stretch that I found.
And
Uh,
there's a lot of lakes that I've fished have been like that. You just get one little area
mm-hmm.
and you can actually just keep fishing that little area to pick off enough good ones for the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, I was wondering, thinking for some reason I looked over at them crappie nibbles and I was thinking about the glitter nibbles again. Do you think that means that the guy who uses glitter nibbles is more likely to be a pole dancer?
Oh, Joey.
I mean, I'm just over here wondering. Me and my thoughts and myself,
Now you gotta watch it because
Like,
Mike
yeah.
uses a pole.
I got a pole,
and
so
he
I guess
uses
I'm a
glitter
pole.
nibbles too.
He does. He does.
See,
Hey,
I just
and
proved the
then
point.
and then Terry said he used both, so he could do troll motor or pole.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm a hybrid.
Joey, you might be onto something, Joey.
I think I figured it out.
Yep, Joey. That's a good hypothesis.
nah, we all good, Camo Joe. I figured that. Yeah, Slab B, them rear seats. I don't like them. You say I don't like long handle. Oh, you say love rear seat, rods. Don't like long handle rods. Getting away with casting rod either. So long handles off. Okay.
Well, I
that'd
don't
be
know. I was gonna say I don't know about you all, but I gotta have something to wedge into my gut with the size of the fish that is on the end of that line.
Or you could just get you a net.
I got one of them.
All right, JR, we'll catch you. Hey, we'll look forward to your post tomorrow. Lay out a limit on that waterside marina table. Camo say I just got a rear seat, 11-foot, catch the fever rod. Catch the fever. I've heard of that. A second rear seat, catch the fever. Where have I heard of that at? They make fishing line or something too, right? I think that's a name that's attached to a different company. I've heard of that catch the fever. Not with the rod though.
Sounds like a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Jay says would get along. Oh, you and Joey will get along great.
Hey, there's more where that came from.
Y'all, I'm about done. I don't know about y'all, but 4 o'clock will be here before we know it. So,
That is a fact.
yep. I'm gonna tell you the guys that's listening to us. I mean, it right this time of year. I almost hate this time of year that's coming up. The spawn is my least favorite time. Although a lot of people can, bank fishermen can catch them because they run up there briefly and can get caught while they're trying to spawn. The spawn is my least favorite time of year because these fish are constantly making changes. But the only thing you can do is go. If you got time, go. Because it could be this time of year, you could catch the fish of a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's big fish season right now. So I always say this is my least favorite time of year to fish, but it can also be the one of the best times of year to fish. So go fishing when time allows.
Absolutely.
Y'all got anything you want to add?
Yeah, just come on out to Conroe and fish the tournament, y'all. And you're gonna see some big weights. I know it.
I think so too.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Well, we lost Terry and Joey. He's tied up, but for good reasons. They both have good reasons. But I think this is going to be this. I think we'll have maybe 15 boats this go around from the people that's contacted me. If everybody that contacted me show up, we're gonna have a really good turnout.
My reason's better than Terry's reason.
Huh?
I said my reason is better than Terry's reason.
That's between y'all two.
It sure
I'm
is.
fishing. I'm fishing ambidextrous if I was Terry.
Yeah. Use your left hand, Terry.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You have 2 hurt shoulders, bit.
God dang it. Well, as always, guys, I really do appreciate y'all time coming on. Mike, don't be so quiet next time, man. Come on in here and you part of the family, man. Join in. Have fun.
Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. Anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, I just look forward to seeing everybody this weekend, and hopefully weather holds up. We all have a good time.
Oh, we're going to have a good time,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
without a doubt. Terry?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna still try to make it out there. I may not be fishing, but I'm gonna try to make it out there to support
Oh, for the
y'all.
weigh in?
Yeah, and
Super cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing some nice crappie come out of that water on Saturday.
Yeah.
My crop, you're gonna have whiskers.
As long as they don't have weights.
God dang it.
Hell no, that they won't have.
Yeah. Joey, any closing words?
Man, everybody kind of said it already. If you pole dance, use glittery nibbles.
That's it.
That's my words of wisdom.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all coming on. Appreciate everybody to chat. As always, we'll be back next week. Same time, same flavor.
Peace.
Peace.
Night, y'all.
Good night.